Hello, night owls. Welcome back to Owl Two Eyes, where we see what others miss. I hope everybody is doing well. It's been a while. Like I said, I'm not here. I'm not here on too often right now, and I do feel a little bad. I do feel a little bad about it, but um, as I said, it's summertime, and I spend a lot less time indoors and I spend more time outdoors enjoying the weather. So, we are gathered here tonight because it is the 88 portal, the 888 portal, Lionsgate. Yes, I'm going to do a reading for you. I think I'm going to do a couple extra clarifiers for you tonight. I did not clear my table for the monthly reading like I did before, since I'm recording kind of late. I do appreciate your patience. My channel is a work in progress. I did notice that I had a couple of people they saw my last video from the Buck Moon. They subscribed. I mean, which I appreciated, but they also left when they realized that I wasn't on here that much. So please, if you are new here, I would love to have you. But you've got to be a patient person, You've got to be really patient with my channel. I'm not gonna be here constantly. I do say that in the beginnings. I try to, or I try to say that at the end. I'm not gonna be on here constantly for you if you need answers all the time. In case I didn't say at the beginning of the video, or before, any background noise, please disregard and follow my voice. So I'm going to do, yep, that's right, my pyramid read for you. I'm going to see if I can make this pyramid it's a little bigger, but I split the deck in half. Each and every single design is 100% original and that of my own making. It is called my All the Answers Oracle. Okay, so I think I'm probably gonna make my pyramid just a little bit bigger for Lionsgate. Every reader this past week or maybe the month before has been talking about Lionsgate. You know what that means? We made it to the threshold. I'm always a little bit sad when Lionsgate comes around, because I feel like it's about summer's last hurrah, if you will. So let's see, and I haven't had time to make extra cards, but I do have some new ones that haven't shown up yet, and like I said, I have a lot to show my audience. So subscribe. I would love to have you as a part of the Owl family, as long as you are extremely patient. Okay? As long as you are extremely patient, you're welcome to subscribe. I would love to have you here. I don't know if I should... sorry, guys. That was... Sometimes things jump out that aren't supposed to. But let's see. And okay. I don't do I don't do reversals, but Dark Cloud just appeared in reverse, so maybe that's very telling. Maybe that's very telling right there. I'll explain that once we're I'm gonna put one extra. I'm gonna see what I can put. I do what I can to utilize the space that I have right now. This just keeps on, it just keeps coming out. Just keeps coming out like that. Like, oh my goodness me. If you stick with me to the end, guys, I have special messages for you. Okay, special fortune cookie messages. I'll grab messages from my charm bowl, and I'll even roll the dice for you. You know, one will grab a message from the Oracle of the Sacred Horse as well. So this deck will be for the bottom half of my pyramid read. I'm putting one extra there for you guys. I want to say to make up for some lost time here. So I'm gonna say it again. You know, if you're new here, I would love to have you as a part of the owl family, as long as you are extremely patient. Whoa. All right. Let's take those. Okay. The first one came out, which makes me regret putting back. It's abracadabra alakazam, right? So I don't know if it pops out again, then I'll leave it on the board. But I just don't like it when they, I have combination cards. I don't like it when they, don't come out in order is what I want to say. Okay, so that would be the bottom half. Okay, I'm gonna swap it on camera so you guys see. So I know I tend to go a little while, but I'll always make time for you guys, When that is, it's really up to you guys to be patient. And I do appreciate your patience. I appreciate your comments, your likes, even your views, okay? So I'm trying to here, I'm just going to move this. I'm going to move this deck over here because I got limited space on this table and I want you guys to see everything. All right. So this is going to be a combo. This is going to be Lionsgate and what am I doing here? Okay. All right. So yeah. Yes, sorry. This is going to be Lionsgate and the overall energy for August. True love. Okay. All right, I like that. Interesting. Let's see. And then the top cards. That's right. I got two cards at the pyramid, at the top of the pyramid here from this one. No. They came out jumbled, so I'm going to put that back. I'm going to put that back. Hold on. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. If you're still here, I appreciate you so much. I love and appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Stick alley. What is going on here? What is going on? Sorry, my shuffling could use a little bit of practice, but I don't shuffle like everyone else. The cards came out. Oh my God, the cards came out jumbled again. I just need one more here. I just need one more. Voice of reason. Okay. Let's put them down now because, yeah, this isn't my usual pyramid. Oh, what do we have? Double Trouble. Winds of change, dark cloud. That's right. Um, that just like randomly flew out in reverse. And you guys know, if you've been with me since the beginning, you know that I don't do reversals. So I think that is very telling. Maybe for some time you have felt like there was a dark cloud following you, but that's about to end. You know? Yep, that's about to end. Goodbye. Goodbye. No more dark cloud. Or you brought yourself out of it. You decided to just go out, start having fun, start doing stuff for yourself. We got cloud 9. Someone's head is in the clouds, fantasizing. They need to snap back into reality. Too much daydreaming. So take the energy as it applies, guys. If I didn't say so in the beginning, take what resonates, leave the rest. If it don't apply, please let it fly. Leave it for someone else. I would appreciate that. Okay. We got bread and butter. Wow. Checkpoint. Maybe someone here is starting a new job. Starting a new job soon. We got fresh start, bread and butter. How about a job where a boss sees you as everything? They don't want to lose you. You're special. You're special to them. So fresh start is just around the corner. Here we have something that is cloaked in shadow as well. There's an air of mystery in the situation, or you appear to be mysterious to someone or people, or vice versa. Okay. The unknown will make itself known, though. Okay. We got sunset. So sunsets, let's see. This is a timing card. So whatever you're asking about will happen towards the end of the day, or a problem will be resolved by the day's end. So expect anything by the end of the day. This could be this week coming. Could be tomorrow. Could be Monday. Could be, Look, we got winds of change as well. I know I gotta upgrade this one. When I find time, I'm gonna, remake my old cards, make them bigger, better, make the words more neat. You can tell it's a classic card when it looks like that, like one of my older ones. But sometimes, as I always say on my channel, the older the cards are, the more powerful the message is for you. The more powerful the message is. I guess that might be a good reason why I haven't, tweaked some of them yet. Okay. So, and we keep an open mind on this channel, That is why we're called Owl Two Eyes. We keep an open mind. My channel is for, fellow chosen ones as well. If you found me, congratulations. All right. We got Lipstick Alley. So this goes two ways. Someone I'm reading for likes to wear lipstick. Maybe you like changing your lip color each day, getting creative, depends on your mood. And you look gorgeous in every color, by the way. This could also be a sign of cheating as well. So, sign of cheating. So, not always. My cards, they go either or. They, depending on your situation. Checkpoint. Power, I have it. They don't. Shout out to my Buffy the Vampire Slayer fans. That's where I got that quote. Power, I have it, they don't. Because the name of the episode was called Checkpoint, and it was a groundbreaking episode in season 5 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She was just put to the ultimate test. But you know what? When was she not put to the ultimate test? But but that was one of my favorite episodes. Like she spoke up for herself, she stood up for herself, and she gave everybody a piece of her mind. So, yeah, congratulations if this card appears. You know your worth. You know your worth at this point in your life. Um through work, through, romance, whatever situation it is, friendship. We got voice of reason. Somebody could like the sound of your voice, or they may want you to hear them out. So maybe somebody's waiting to speak to you. Okay. Oh my goodness. We have somebody in the background who is dangerously obsessed. This is one of my classic cards. I know. It's a silly little face, where the guy doesn't have no ears or hair. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I always get a kick out of my little images, but they're just, they're mainly supposed to match the titles, basically. Those are the rules for making my cards. So somebody can't stop talking about you to others, asking advice or thinking about you or maybe watching you or something. Good Lord. So we got cool as a cucumber. Somebody is trying to keep their cool. Somebody's either unbothered by the current circumstances, or they're trying to remain cool in front of other people. So, Spirit could also be trying to tell you to remain calm. Okay, look, this person who is obsessed, they're trespassing. But this could also apply to you as well. Please don't take any offense to it. So the door has been slammed shut and locked, but either you or someone else is still trying to wedge a way through or force something to work to prevent an ending on the situation. Someone can't face being shut out, but my guess is it's this obsessed person. But you know what? We had the first card, Double Trouble. If I didn't explain this one, there's some sort of copycat around you. Maybe this copycat is the person who is dangerously obsessed. And they're trespassing, stalking, trespassing. That's stalking is a crime, a serious crime that needs to be taken more seriously. We got good news, bad news. You or someone else is about to receive good news, bad news. Something you have been waiting on will arrive in the mailbox. This is a timeless card. It could be any time. So, or more mail than usual. You may be sending mail out soon too. Good luck. Yep. We got eyes on the prize. So you or someone else is very focused. We got love at first sight. Take this where it applies. You could be meeting somebody who, you have a love at first sight moment, even though you don't believe in love at first sight. Some people fall in love at first sight and then, they get married soon after, They don't waste any time, They just know. The stories I've heard about love at first sight is incredible. Really incredible. We got true love here. You could even put these two together if you want to. True love. That could end up being a true love situation. We got abracadabra. Somebody's planning something. Probably this person, this copycat, this person who's obsessed. We got spin the block. Someone wants to come back around. Someone you know wants to do a 180 and come back to you because something may not have worked out for them. The grass was not greener. It may have taken this for them to see you were the better choice, realizing they made a mistake. Oh my goodness me. So, and I always tell everyone, if there is anything at all that I have not put together for you that you end up thinking about, okay, after this video, okay, you can pretty much, you can pretty much put that together as well. Okay. So I'm going to move this back over here. That's going to be our final message for this video. How about some clarifiers? You know, that was a fun reading, was it not? It's fun. I mean, we're still rolling. We're still rolling. Okay. Give us some timing cards. These are cards that are in their chart, in your chart. Take whatever applies, guys. There's timing cards here as well. Let's do 4 more here. Let's do 4 more. Let's see. One more, please, Spirit. Let's see. Mercury. Okay. All right. We're going to put this deck aside here. We got a lot more signs in this one. We got a lot here. We got Leo, Capricorn. Let's see. We got Libra, Scorpio, Virgo. Okay. We do have Mercury. So this could mean something about Mercury retrograde or something like that. Okay. We got the waxing crescent and the waxing gibbous. Yeah. Yep. These are timing cards. Shout out to Steve from Steve's Love Tarot. He always says, I'm not a time lord, but these are timing cards. These are timing cards. All right. So, all right. So how about some, I did make quite a few personality cards. So let me get some personality cards here. This could be you, could be them, whoever you're here for. Okay. Come on. I made these myself. So let's see. We're going to do 8 for that one as well. Surly. Okay. Let's see. 4 more, please, Spirit. 4 more. 3 more, please, Spirit. 3 more, please. Let's see. Again, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. You know, even just a view helps. Help me grow my owl family. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to put this. 1, please, Spirit. There we go. There we go. All right. Put that one aside. So we have a Gamma female, hyper organized, introverted, confident, independent, focused on oneself, can be selfish, likes to be in control of one's own life, tough to make friends. Sigma female, intimidating, loyal, emotional, has similar traits to alpha, commands the attention in the room, but is glad to step back. Balanced and strategic. Trusts themselves, mysterious and elusive. Sorry, guys, I'm going to have to take a sip of water. Okay. So we got Gamma male, hyper-organized, introverted, confident, independent, focused on oneself, a lot, tough to make friends, can be selfish, needs to be... Oh, okay. So it's the same thing as a Gamma female. Look, we got a Gamma male and a Gamma female here. Wow, wow, wow. All right, we got someone who is surly. Bad-tempered, rude, unfriendly, and often menacing or sullen in their manner, appearing grouchy, irritable, and hostile. Snotty, cranky, mean, cantankerous, irascible, cross, not friendly, will bite, haughty. Other factors in their life may cause them to act out this way. Wow. Okay, we got a Zeta female, least talked about personality type, the true lone wolf, nonconformist, refusal to fit in, opposite of Beta, does not care what society thinks, and will not change. We got someone who is suffering from greed, one of the 7 deadly sins, addiction to wanting more and more of what they've already gotten a taste of. It's usually something that should be taken in moderation or not at all. Greed can be quite dangerous, as it can lead to a person's death if not slowed down or taken care of or stopped. We got someone who suffers from lust, one of the 7 deadly sins, another addiction. Sister to greed, as they do kind of go hand in hand. Once a taste of it is had, they must have more. This one can be controlled. One has to have a strong willpower, for our bodies are sacred temples. It's deadly because diseases can be caught through intimacy and spread. We got someone who is somatic, a person who has a significant focus on physical symptoms to a level that results in major distress or problems functioning. In other words, they can be health conscious or OCD about their own body and what's going on with it or what's not going on with it. Okay. So we got that. I just have one more for you, for my fellow watchers who are in a relationship. So let's check in with you and check in on your energy real quick. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna do, we'll try 8 for this one as well. Let's see. Jewel effort. Well, this is good. Okay. The reason I do that is because I want to, you're going to get a better picture of what's going on. Unless it's exactly like this. Unless it's exactly like this, which is, we got 4, look, I got 4 rainbows and 4 green ones. So that tells me that it's half and half. But this energy is a little bit difficult to read because we have requited love. You don't have to wonder. You don't have to prove your worth. You are loved just as much as you love. And then we have codependent. Is this love or is it emotional survival? Let go of the illusion that you need them to be whole. We have sexual chemistry. The spark is undeniable. Your bodies speak a language your minds haven't even fully translated yet. We have money problems. You're not on the same page financially, and it's bleeding into your emotional connection. Mutual effort. You're both showing up, checking in, and putting in the work. That's what makes this love thrive. We have common interests, shared passions, mutual hobbies, parallel curiosities. It's easy to bond when your worlds naturally overlap. We have silent treatment. Withholding communication doesn't create peace. It creates pressure, confusion, and emotional isolation. And then we have growing apart. You're not on the same page anymore. And maybe the healthiest thing to do is stop pretending that you are. Oh, wow. It feels like something started out good, until I want to say this happened, money problems, and silent treatment, and then growing apart. Yeah, that's basically wow. Yeah, it seemed like it started out good, and then it just you slowly drifted apart. So, all right, let's write messages for you. That could be I don't know if that's that could be past energy, let me know in the comments. Feel free. All right. So let's get a final message from the Oracle of the Sacred Horse. Once again, ignore the background noise. I have someone who is on the phone and they don't know how to talk at a normal level. They like talking loudly on the phone. So, hold on. You know what? Sorry about that. All right. What do we have? Enbar, the white mare. We got the white mare. So I'm going to go to that message for you. Oh, wow. Oh my God. You wouldn't know how perfect today is. I just opened the book and it went right to it. Okay. Travel to Tir na Nog. So eternal youth, illusion, and mortality. Let's see. There is an old Irish myth about Tir na Nog, a mystical island of great beauty and supernatural powers. This land of eternal youth could only be reached by way of magic. Travel to the island would often occur through the mist, underwater, or over the sea for several days by boat or spirit horse. Allow me to grab some water. Home to rich forests, sparkling clean water, and flower-filled meadows, all who lived there experienced everlasting youth, health, abundance, and joy. The king of Tir na Nog had a golden-haired daughter, the beautiful Niam. One day, Niam left the island, crossing the ocean and riding Enbar, her white mare, throughout Ireland in search of a warrior named Ossian. Ossian. While hunting, Ossian saw a woman with long flowing red hair approaching on a white mare who seemed to float with grace across the uneven lands. Niam and Osian instantly fell in love. Enbar carried them back to Tir na Nog, where they built a life of joy, never aging or feeling the passage of time. Eventually, Osian longed to return to his home in Ireland. Niam granted his wish under the condition that he would never step onto the soil of the mainland. He promised he would not. Osian took the white horse and returned to his homeland to find that much had changed. He could not find his family and, obsessed with his search, crossed miles and miles of land. With Osian's singular focus, Enbar weakened from lack of care and looked like an old workhorse. Defeated, Osian eventually steered the horse toward the sea to return to the island. Before reaching the sea, the tired mare stumbled, not wanting to touch the ground as Niam had instructed. Osian reached up to pick up a stone as a reminder of his homelands. As he did so, he fell from the horse. When his foot hit the ground, he aged 300 years. The time he had spent with Niam on Tir na Nog. At that moment, Enbar became her robust and beautiful self once more, reared up and galloped to return to Tir na Nog. Guys, I got goosebumps as I was reading that. I just had to note that. Osian fell into an eternal slumber. Legend has it that even now, on misty nights when the moon is full, lighthouse keepers and fishermen spot a glorious white horse dancing in the waves along the shores of Ireland. The rider is always a fair maiden with long flowing red hair, searching for her love. You have drawn this card as a reminder of Enbar's ability to transport you to a mystical realm where conflict, war, and limitations cannot prevail. The spiritual white mare will carry you through the underground mist or waterways to the land of utopia, so you may experience love and youthfulness. You may begin your journey with Enbar by writing a question on paper and placing it next to your bed at night. Ask the white mare to come to you in your dreams to awaken a vision or offer insights into your challenge. Each time you journey into the mystical, you gather more profound knowledge of how to traverse the thin veil between the physical and spiritual worlds. Enbar invites you to begin a meditation practice or to go deeper into your existing practice. Expand your heart with vibrations of pure love and joy to rejuvenate every cell of your body. Allow your body to relive the wonder of youth. Imagine a natural setting that will feed your soul and feed the abundance possible when you connect with all that is. In meditation, you can experience the remarkable timelessness of Tir na Nog. Enbar also shares Osian's tale because she wants you to understand the dangers of trying to return to what might have been. What was, was. The past is now a memory, much of which is altered as your mind replays events. Who you are today is not the same person you were. The root of who you are will remain the same, but you have grown. Your spirit is like a tree. As it grows, it morphs in size and shape according to what it is fed. NBAR encourages you to honor your past, but focus on the future. NBAR sees your pain and suffering. She understands your desire to be in light, joy, and love. You are here to learn the vastness of emotional experience and how to rise above limitations to create your ideal expression of life. You are mastering your journey in consciousness. In returning to a previous reality, you enter a field of consciousness of limitations and beliefs you may no longer be aligned with. If you are not careful, you might fall from your horse. Of the many lessons of NBAR and Tir Na Nog, the most important is that life is an illusion. On a fundamental level, this card may be here to warn you not to fall into the promise of gold and sparkles, as things are not always as they appear. As a spirit, you have eternal youth. As a human, each choice can bring unexpected gifts and challenges, pull you into old ways, or progress you on your path to light. Know that your spirit will live on and on. I hope you guys enjoyed that message. That was amazing. I like that, and the story was amazing too. So let's roll the dice for some extra confirmations for you guys, okay? Look, we got 3. 3 days, 3 months, 3 weeks. Could be the 3rd month of the year, March. Look, we got Leo here. Look at that, symbolizing Leo season. Okay. And we have Aquarius. All right, I'm going to put that back in my bag here. Let's pull some things from the charm bowl for you guys. And then I have messages from the chalice for you. Got love. Look at this. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to get... Oh my gosh. Look at that. Flowers. You are blooming. Double blooming. After a hard time, you're going to get your flowers. We got double flowers. And I got double love here. Double love. We got the horseshoe too. Lady Luck is on your side. We got an elephant. Somebody's really smart here. Someone could be into dolphins or the sea. We got the bird. You are a free bird. Okay. I love these. Messages. Charms are nice. So, the chalice. Okay. So I got a bunch of good messages for you guys. We got exciting surprises are in store, so anticipate them. We got you're never too old to set a new goal or dream a new dream. Okay. Your future holds the promise of a life well lived. Okay. Hold on. This one should be sooner than later. We got August will be a month of prosperity. That is the message of all messages. We got you will receive a promotion within the next year. And we have a look at the month ahead. September will bring you peace and serenity of mind. Guys, these were our messages. I truly love and appreciate you for being here. Thank you for clicking onto my video. Thank you for following my voice, your likes, your love, your views, ignoring the background noise. You know, overall enjoying my artwork. Okay. I truly, truly appreciate you. Please like this video, hype me up, help me grow my owl family. Subscribe. I'd love to have you as a part of the owl family if you are new, if you haven't subscribed. And until next time, are you seeing with all two eyes?